Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing about Bitcoin altcoins. Today is going to be a very important event. FOMC meeting. The Fed is going to decide whether they're going to cut interest rates, they're going to pause them, and what does it mean for crypto and where are we going to go. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We post one video about crypto trading every single day. Yesterday in my latest video, I was saying that I was expecting Bitcoin to go and potentially reach a level of roughly 104 to 105,000 dollars. Pretty much, I was expecting the price to go and retrace up to here and then have a potential rejection to the downside again. You probably saw my video already, and of course, it was all documented over here in the VIP group. What is actually quite funny is that I was expecting 104 to 105 and then have a rejection, but you can see, S4 we say over here in the VIP group, but unfortunately we touched 103,800. As you know, guys, every time I am fully transparent to what I do, and I think transparency is the most important thing, especially in this game. I don't like people, of course, saying that they, try to make prediction and they're always right. I'm gonna tell you, I was expecting 104, 105. It went to 103,800, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it went down anyway. Now, what to expect next? So it's going to be very important. FOMC, everybody's talking about here. I can see lots of panic right now into the market. Lots of panic. People are thinking, oh, it's going to be the end. What are we going to do? Everything. In my opinion, looking at the FOMC, I mean, Jerome Powell already stated that they're probably going to cut not so much in 2025. They've already been a little bit hawkish. We had Donald Trump pressuring him. I believe this FOMC is not going to be that bad as so many people are actually thinking. I'm not expecting Jerome Powell to be super hawkish and say, "Oh, we're going to go and cut rates and sorry, we're going to go and increase rates like crazy." I think it's going to be quite of a neutral FOMC. They might mention, which is very important, at the end of quantitative easy tightening, the beginning of quantitative easing. That's going to be very, very important. So I guess we have to see, what is going to be happening from there. Let's go. Let's go and have a look at what's happening a little bit more on the daily chart with Bitcoin, and then I'm going to show you as well with the altcoins as well. So as you can see, we went down to here. As I showed you yesterday, we went up to this area. We had a beautiful rebound. We tried to go back up into this area. We had a rejection again, and right now we are a little bit stalling. So if I tell you right now that I know the answer, where is going to go now, BTC, and I have the truth, under my belt, I will probably be a liar because nobody can know right now where BTC is going to go because it all depends a lot into Jerome Powell, more into the script of our friends market makers. Guys, remember the market is controlled by market makers, not by Jerome Powell. Or they already have the script. They already probably know that they want to dump the market or pump it, right? So what we have to have a look is this. That's going to be my point of interest. I believe that's what could be happening tonight, regardless of the outcome. Bitcoin could be having one more sell-off down to here, as I showed you yesterday as well, and then we should be able to go off the races. But of course, if we're going to lose this level over here, that's a very important level of support, then what could be happening could be one more sell-off down to here and then up again. In my opinion, the structure is still incredibly bullish. I don't see any sort of warning sign at the moment as yet for BTC. That's why I don't really understand all of this panic. Altcoins is a different story, but I'm going to talk about to you after. But at the same time, guys, Bitcoin, in my opinion, looks like wants to go higher. Simply because, look at this. First of all, we're having a trend which is basically going, to the upside. Second of all, February and March has always been very good months for crypto, which usually indicates good movement to the upside. Bitcoin dominance, I think it's over here. As you can see, we are reaching almost 60% dominance. That's why the altcoins right now are suffering, because the Bitcoin dominance is almost at the same level as October, November. So looking at this, right, I would say that probably what is happening right now, again, looking at the charts, not financial advisor, I'm not a financial advisor, but looks almost like Bitcoin is ready to gear up for a new, push to the upside. Basically destroying everything else, taking liquidity out from all the possible altcoins, and just putting all the money from here. And again, I might be totally wrong. I don't know, but that's what I can see right now from here. So what am I doing right now? What am I doing? So I'm going to show you from here. Let's say, for example, we're going to go over here. Now, we had a dump to this area, like short term. We went down to here, as you can see, down to 97,000, up to 103,888, not 104. Then we drop down again at 104,000. And of course, guys, one of my members of the VIP group, one of my pro members, Jeremy, placed a call, as you can see from here, on Bitcoin over here, 101,100. I already entered the call, guys. Already making good money. I also put a call on AVAX, which is not going as well as good as this one, but hopefully we're gonna be, winners even in my trade. But anyway, right now it looks like what could be happening from here if we're not gonna be able to go above this area up to here. Okay, we're gonna have a rejection from here. There is a risk we're gonna see something like that. 1, 2, and then 3. Probably more specifically, I'll show you a bit better. It could be like a sort of like an ABC correction. You're gonna be seeing an A and B and then a C correction as well. And then from there, we could be seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. So that's what I can expect for Bitcoin. Let's see how we go tonight. But again, I'm not as bearish as lots of people. I'm very calm. As I said before, my portfolio is basically I sold 90% of my Bitcoins. I had 20% into altcoins. I got lots of cash right now to buy the dip. So if you're going to be probably more tonight around maybe 94, 95, I'll probably be considering to buy some altcoins. Some of them actually have very good prices. So probably that's what I'm going to do. Now, something as well I want to discuss as well before we talk about altcoins is the crypto as well interest over time. You can see that we are basically around this area over here. What I would like you to be careful is the fact that look at compared to 2021 where we had the peak of the bull market around June. Interest over time was around 100 over here, and right now we are like around 73. So in my opinion, looking at this, it looks like that we are about to go and place maybe one more final leg to the upside. I really don't believe that we're going to see like a prolonged cycle. Some people are saying we're going to see a cycle until the end of the year. I think probably it's going to be we are going to be placing a local top with Bitcoin sooner rather than later, then a mini L season to make everybody happy, and then we should be seeing a more significant correction. Only because, as you can see from here, we actually haven't had a proper correction with BTC. So that's what I'm expecting. Maybe we could be seeing maybe one more pump up like that, and then down again. But this crypto interest rate is not actually it's not that low. If you were down to here like in August, then I would say, okay, we can go way higher, but it's already up to here. So I would have to probably to be a little bit careful once we're gonna go and move around this area over here. Now let's talk about also another thing, liquidation heat map, very important as well. With BTC, we can see where is all the liquidation. Why I'm saying like that's we could be seeing maybe one more sell off to the downside. You can see lots of orders around 96,000, 95,000, which in general it's I would say market makers are quite smart, and they probably could be trying to go down to this area, liquidate everybody here, and then pump it up. Because look at that. There's also you have lots of liquidation around 110, 113. So looks okay, looks good. That's could be going down to here, pump it up to here. Probably that's what we're going to be seeing. Now, let's talk about as well a few other things. Very important. Altcoin season. Guys, nothing has changed. I don't know what to say. Again, apart from that I'm not really bearish on altcoins. I'm still looking at this. I'm like, okay, we could be seeing maybe something like that. Another drop down to here. Continuation to the upside. If you're going to break down over here, maybe something like that. But again, we're gonna go ahead and drop down again with like the top 10 altcoins. We're gonna drop a 20-30%. Okay, but the thing is, what I'm trying to make people understand, and of course, I'm not a financial advisor, just pure like just a thought out of my mind is even though the altcoins are gonna go down, you gotta sometimes have a look at the big picture where the trend is up right now. If it was going down this way like that, then I would say that's probably where you have to be careful or be in a have some stable coins like I do, like I told you so many times. And basically, if this is gonna go continue to go higher, that's fantastic. But this does that, okay, then it's gonna be a good time to accumulate. But right now, I don't see again any warning sign. That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm just looking at the retest from this area over here, maybe a little bit of turbulence after the FOMC meeting, like that, and then boom, up this way. Even if you have a look, for example, at the others, altcoins, excluding the top 10, you can see that right now. This one looks like a bull flag. Looks like a bull flag. We could be going down to this area here, like that, maybe down to 280 billion, and then boom, another explosion to the upside. But what I'm saying right now is the following: is that lots of people are expecting altcoins to go. I don't know. I told you so many times this, right? They're expecting to go like to 3 trillions, $4 trillion market cap, guys. I don't know. I'm probably gonna get out once we're gonna be at 700 billion, 800 billions, which is going to be already a very good achievement in my opinion. So that's what I can see right now. I'm a conservative guy, and usually being conservative actually helps a lot. Now, something as well I want to also discuss, very important. I'm going to go on the S&P 500 stock market. How does it look like? It looks like what I told you yesterday. We could have a potential push up to here. We broke this resistance. We then had a retest, went up this way over here. Now, again, are we going to see a bad FOMC today? It's probably going to go down to here, around 5,800, and then up again, or a good FOMC, we're going to continue higher. Simple as that. I really don't believe this FOMC is something that is going to change the dynamics of the market macro-wise. I think it's just temporary noise that is really scaring lots of investors right now. And the last thing I want to show you as well about the 10 years treasury yield, very important as well to understand the dynamics of the market, guys. That's in general, and I'm going to make you very, very happy right now. This in general, it's a leading indicator. So what it means that the 10 years in general leads the market. So whenever you see a reduction in the 10 years treasury yield, means that investors are somehow taking money away from fixed income and put them into risk assets like Bitcoin, crypto, and also the stock market. So having a look at this one and see a potential head and shoulder over here, which looks like a head and shoulder, 1, 2, and 3. I would say my expectation will be that the 10 years could be going down even more, which of course, if that happens, okay, and mark my words, if this happens, this one is going to go down again. That's going to be very, very bullish if we're going to be able to break this structure over here and go down from here. If it goes up like that, not good, but right now it's trending downwards, which in general is actually seen as a very good sign for risk assets. So last thing I want to show you as well, very important, the XY dollar currency index. We can see where we are right now, 107.8. Again, very similar to the structure of the 10 years yield. Okay, very simple as that. You can see that there is a pivot around this area. If Jerome Powell is going to be super hawkish, he's going to say no more rate cuts for this year. We're going to go and start to hike rates again. Maybe we could be seeing the XY to do this. And then, of course, temporary thing is going to go down. But if it's going to be like dovish, like I'm expecting, not even like, it's dovish, but it's going to be okay. It's going to say typical things. Inflation is going down, but it's not at 2%. We're probably going to continue to rate cuts, blah, blah, blah. We should be seeing the dollar to, of course, lose value. Very good for stocks and crypto. Alrighty, guys, I really hope this video helped you to understand where we are, what's happening right now, and what we could be doing in the next few days or so. Macro-wise, my position and situation hasn't changed at all. I'm still expecting higher prices, still expecting the cycle to continue unless something changes. But and I'm going to give you one more, I would say, gift for today. I'm going to do like an analysis on Nvidia. Lots of people are asking me about Nvidia, so I can see where we are right now. I mean, Nvidia, it's into a 128. Look at that. So actually, I'm going to do like a freestyle analysis so you can see from here already. So Nvidia, very interesting. It broke a structure over here. You can see that we had a nice level of support from here, and I guess like if you look at it like from here to this, yeah, probably more this way, you can see that we broke this very important structure. And depending on how the market is going to react today with the FMC, we could be seeing a potential retest up to this area over here. Then it's going to be very important to see if it's going to be able to go and climb back up into this area of resistance now, which is going to become support. It can do that, then we could be seeing more continuation to the upside. Otherwise, there could be a B, C, probably going down to like 100 and 110, and then finally to go to the upside. So again, it depends on what they're going to do. It depends on the script of the market makers for today. Nobody can know, unfortunately, but that's what I can see. I can see, especially on the liquidation heat map, they could definitely be trying to go to 96,000, 95,000. Are they going to go lower? I would say right now, unlikely. I think it's probably going to be more 95, 96, maybe. But I think, like, Bitcoin looks, in my opinion, looks good. Looks, I would say, healthy. Maybe we're going to see after this, like, in a capitulation for January, everybody's going to get scared. And then February, March is going to be very good months. Anyway, guys, you have a great day. And I'm going to see you tomorrow after this FOMC. Take care and see you.